Oh my gosh, it feels so good to say that. I have missed you. I'm so excited to be vlogging again. I thought it was more than time to do another vlog. Oh, you're gonna be angry? Okay, we're gonna be angry. I'm sorry. There's no way to start the vlog. Huh? You want mommy's full attention? Is that what's going on? Say, what the heck are you talking to? I know, mommy hasn't been doing this. Ooh, ooh. You want to show off your cute new outfit that you're wearing? I hope you guys can see. There's a full view. Oh my goodness, you're too cute. You're too cute. This is the first time we're wearing this. Mommy got you a bunch of new clothes because you're getting so big. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't need to hold your hand. I can do it all on my own. Okay. Yeah, you can do it all on your own. You're such a big girl. She has changed so much, you guys, since the last time I vlogged. And that was another reason I really wanted to get back vlogging, is because I want to make sure I'm capturing all these different like stages and stuff with her. And you have been changing so fast. She has her first tooth. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to show you, but we have our first twofer in there. And it's right on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of tiny still. We found it a couple of days ago and it hasn't really come out anymore since, so it's just kind of hanging out, being a little tiny pointy tooth. But yeah, what else can we do? We, I think, crawled for the first time this morning. She's been doing a whole lot of army crawling and like scooting herself all over the place, and she's really good at that, but she just hasn't gotten like her little knees up. Yeah, and you did a little bit of that this morning. Oh, can we see the tooth while you're chewing on? Nope, okay. What else are you doing? Oh, she said her first word. We say mama. Can we say a word to camera? I shared it on my Insta stories. If you follow me over there, it's on mama. Mama. Can you say mama? Mama. Mama. Hi, mama. Hi, pretty girl. Ignore the diaper that I need to put away. I used to think parents that didn't like, that had diapers just lying around their house, I was like, why don't you just like go put it in the trash or whatever? And now I get it. Now I get it. Yeah. Now I'm the mom with diapers just laying around her house. Where are you going? You coming over? So yeah, we have a lot of exciting updates from Estelle Belle. I haven't done one of her like She cannot be contained. Say, I must be standing. I can do it. So I must stand all day long. I haven't done one of her monthly updates, and I keep wanting to do that for my main channel. Just like get all of her information, because she's crazy and she's growing, and I want to get it recorded. But yeah, I think those are the big highlights that you've been working on recently, and I'm gonna try and film more than this clip for you. But guys, it's crazy around here, as you can tell, so we will see how this whole vlogging thing with a mobile baby goes. So we've also been doing a lot of standing on this. Ooh, I think it's like supposed to be, my goodness, you're full of sass. She doesn't do this until I turn on the camera, and then you're full of attitude. It's like supposed to be for yoga or meditation or something, but we should kind of use it to sit on the floor with her, and she has actually been loving it. It's like the one thing that it's like sturdy enough and like the right height that she can actually stand on it like herself. See, like that. Yeah, you can do it all on your own. You don't need mommy or daddy or anyone. You're such a big girl. And yeah, so that's been working really well. Also, I wanted to show you guys, because this is like so smart. Here, let me put it on. So her Gigi, my grandmother, sent her these adorable little like teething bibs, and I think they're the smartest thing ever because they're so freaking cute. And yeah, I feel like oh my goodness, with the attitude. They're just like the perfect thing. They're adorable and they have the cutest little patterns. She sent a whole bunch of them. Well, with a bunch of different patterns on them, and so they can, you know, like match to outfits. There's cute little like watermelons and bananas and pineapples, and yeah, so they just go all the way around and they don't bunch up in your face. Like I was kind of planning on using those bandana bibs once she got to teething, because oh my goodness, because they drool a lot when they're teething, and I don't want to have to change her outfit like all the time. But these are so perfect and they're so cute. They go all the way around and they don't bunch up in her face. They're just kind of like a cute little extra layer of like, you know, protection. And yeah, I love them. I've never seen anything like them before. I think she got them off Etsy. If I can find where she got them, I will link them down below, because I'm obsessed. Mama, are you gonna say it for the camera? Mama? Mama? No, you're gonna be shy. Yeah, those are your jewel bibs. Because you're a messy drooly baby. Even before the tooth. Also, this is what we've been dealing with. Once again, I feel like once you become a parent, you're like, oh, that's why everyone else's house is full of baby stuff. I actually like was intentionally trying to be minimalistic with all the stuff that we were getting for her, and like, yeah, mommy thought that she wasn't gonna have all sorts of baby stuff all over her house, and mommy was kidding herself. Yeah. Because you have stuff everywhere. And this is actually decluttered because we recently put her, like her swing and her bouncer, bless you, and her bassinet up in the attic. And so up until like a couple weeks ago, we had her giant like swing thing sitting there. So yeah, this is actually kind of pared down. Obviously the hamper isn't always there. I need to fold her laundry, but yeah. You got lots of stuff, girl. Also, can you tell that I've been like stuck in quarantine and not had anyone to talk to besides my husband and not been vlogging for like 3 months now? I feel like I'm just kind of like, I missed you guys, and so I'm just like talking, and yeah, this is gonna be a long vlog, I can already tell. A long, chatty vlog. Yeah, you ready? All right, show me what you can do. Move that little, oh, nope, you can do it with your thumb there, okay. Do it again. Wow. Wow, it's so impressive. One more. One more. Good job. One more. You want to smack that one? Good job. Wow. You're so good at that. Yeah, so impressive. Yeah. You looking at the camera? You're a goof. Wow. Ooh. Now move your finger. This one. Oh. You're a goofy girl. Yeah. You're a goofy girl. Alright, this is what I'm having for lunch, and I am like super excited. I found this recipe on Pinterest and I've never had it before, but it sounded so good. So it's just chickpeas, avocado, feta cheese, cilantro, scallions, and the recipe called for lime, but I just used lime essential oil because you can do that, you can cook with it, and yeah, I'm really excited. It looks so tasty.
You picking?
It's hanging out.
Hey guys!
Hey!
I cut all my hair off.
Oh yeah. Ooh. She's such a sass whenever I turn the camera on.
Sassy.
You sassy? Oh my goodness.
I'm a sassy.
Jeez Louise. Also, I did want to pop on here real quick and say, first of all, that my lunch was delicious. I have to sneeze. Yeah, it was really tasty. Highly recommend. But also, I just really want to quickly put in that I can only recommend Young Living essential oils for ingestion because a lot of over-the-counter ones have like other stuff added into the essential oils, like additives and like things that, I don't know, are yucky and you're not supposed to eat, and they say do not ingest on the bottle. So that's why I like Young Living oils, because I know it literally is just lime in there, and so that's why I'm comfortable eating it. But yeah, I did want to quickly throw that in there because I didn't want people to like,
also,
you know.
they have the line that...
Yeah, the Vitality line. It's the same oils. It's just labeled like for FDA to be safe to ingest. So once again, that's why I feel comfortable with ingesting Young Living essential oils, but I would never ever ingest any other brand of essential oils. But yeah, I wanted to throw that in there because I didn't want someone like to go out and get some like, you know, grocery store brand and be like, Merrit said I could eat this. Oh my gosh, you're so...
What are you doing?
Hi. So I am the star of this show.
She's like, I know that camera hasn't been picked up in a while, but I know how it works around here.
Right. Oh my goodness.
I was going to say, before I rudely interrupted, I use the lime when I make bourbon and ginger.
Mm-hmm, yeah. yeah, they're good.
Which is nice because I always forget to buy a lime, but now I don't have to worry about it.
Yes, exactly.
Can I help you? What is happening? Do you see them?
Yes, we are concentrating.
Where are you going, you crazy baby?
Everywhere.
Oh my God, does anybody want to babysit? I mean,
And
I
she's
love her,
off.
but
You're
or not.
crazy.
Go ahead.
Show them what you got. Show them what you got.
Yeah, when's the last time we vlogged this?
Woohoo! Yeah, you were definitely just a lump the last time we vlogged, I can imagine. Hi. Alright, is it time to eat? Time for the milkies. Best part of the day.
Wow.
Oh, are you gonna walk? Excuse me, gosh, I'm so sneezy right now. Wiggle, wiggle, wobble. Oh my goodness, okay. So Stella and I just took a 2.5-hour nap on the couch. I have been napping with her. She takes 2 naps every single day, pretty regularly. Why are you such a grump with the camera? Oh my goodness. And since we started sleep training, I'll talk about that in a little bit too, but I'm like literally just still waking up. Laughing and making mom tired. What was I saying? Oh yeah, with her like sleep routine that we've been developing, she's been waking up at 6:30 in the morning. So mom is very tired, and so I've been taking nap time to nap sometimes. So that's, and we had a super long nap today, 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours?
2.5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Holy moly.
Very impressive.
Wow.
Alright, so today was a super fun, like, Happy Meal day, and I am just waiting on Miles to finish up his home workout so that we can hop on a Zoom with Aunt Becca, because we haven't talked to her in a while. We've been trying to keep up with our friends, obviously, throughout this whole, like, quarantine and social distancing thing, and so we have a scheduled Zoom with Aunt Becca, or a Zoom scheduled. Can you tell I'm still not awake? How long has it been? Just basically constantly tired now. But anyways, I thought I would show you guys what we got in the mail because it was super fun. So first thing Stella got in the mail. So she got a package from her Gigi and her great aunt Cindy, which is obviously my grandmother and my aunt. And so she got a fun couple of things. She got this Little Avocados Big Adventure book. She really likes these little board books that have like the little finger puppet kind of sticking through. We have a bunch of them already. Obviously we don't have the avocado one, and so now we do, and it's adorable. So I cannot wait to read this to her. We're probably going to read it before bed tonight because we always read a book before bed. And then we have the first book of colors, and this actually I had on my Amazon list of books to buy for Stella, so I'm excited that I don't have to. I just think it's just such a good, I already am like kind of working with her on colors, and I have been, you guys know, I've been like working on signing, teaching her the sign language, the signs for colors for like ever, and I feel like she's finally starting to almost be at that age where she can actually like understand it and not just like, you know, I'm doing it basically like out of repetition. Oh my goodness, what happened? Hi. Ooh. Anyways, yeah, I'm excited to have this. So, it's just basically a whole book walking through different things of each color. So this is obviously red, shows a bunch of red things. It's a pretty classic book, so I'm sure you guys know what it is. And then this guy is so fun. So it's called a Warmie, and here, that's what the tag looks like if you're interested, because it is just such a cool concept. So it's this adorable little pink llama. First of all, it's like super soft and just adorable on its own, but the super fun thing about it is you can pop it in the microwave. It is filled with like I don't know what like the main ingredient is. It's kind of like a beanbag type texture, but it also apparently has actual dried lavender in there, and so it can be like a nice little warm, snuggly, soothy. And so I think this is going to be a really useful tool to use to transition her once we stop doing contact naps. I just think I'm probably going to start napping her with this while she's still napping on me, so that in the future when we like move her into her crib for naps, I'll be able to transfer her with her like nap llama basically. And I think that will kind of help transition. So yeah, and it like has soothing lavender in it, and I might actually be able to like even put drops of essential oil on this, I bet. So, or at least I could like spray it down with like a, you know, like a pillow spray type thing that I can mix up. So yeah, really excited about that. And it's just like, isn't that the cutest thing in the world? So that was Stella's happy mail, and then Mommy's happy mail is this bad boy. So if you're in the world of essential oils, you know that there are certain things that we can and cannot say per compliance, like with the FDA. And that kind of happened, I don't know when that kind of became a thing, but apparently it wasn't always like that. And so this third like edition of the desk reference has like all the, you know, all the good in there that like you can't say anymore, but it's just basically an incredible reference for what essential oils do, and like actually not having to like dance around things, and it like actually just outright says like what it will do and how to use it to help certain issues that like you can't say anymore. And so anyways, I ordered this because they only release it like I think every couple of years or something like that, because it's the 3rd edition. They're on like the 8th now, I think, of the desk reference and pocket reference. So they re-released the 3rd edition of the pocket reference, which I ordered, but apparently they sent me accidentally the condensed version. Like this was like 2 months ago or something that I received this, and then this just showed up at my house today, and I was really confused because I didn't order anything, and I opened it up and I thought I got a second one, but it's a lot chunkier. And yeah, so apparently I was accidentally sent the condensed one, so now I have the big. And then there's also like a full size like 8.5 by 11 version, which has all the same stuff as this. It's just this is just a smaller version. So really excited about that, because now I have like all the information. I didn't even really realize that I was sent the condensed version, because even that one had like a ton of additional information that like I was excited to have. So yeah, really pumped about that. And you guys know I love my essential oils, and I am a research nerd, and so having all the information is like my dream come true. So I'm very excited to dig into this. Yeah, so that's kind of what we got in the mail. I thought there was one more thing. Oh, there was one more thing that I was going to show you guys. I haven't opened it yet because I'm waiting for Miles. He's downstairs working out like I was saying. But our neighbors are the freaking cutest thing in the world, and they dropped off Pridemas gifts for us. So I don't know if this is something that they do every year or not, but as I think they kind of beefed it up this year since we are in quarantine, or, you know, and we're not in quarantine anymore. We're not like in lockdown, but anyways, all of, you know, our neighbors and everyone's still social distancing and all that fun stuff. So I think to kind of make things fun for their kids, they, you know, kind of beefed up Pridemas this year for their family, and they sent out Pridemas gifts to the neighbors. And yeah, like I said, I haven't opened it yet, but it has 2 little pride flags sticking out, I can see, and it's just, they sent their kids over with the bags, and they like left it outside our house. It's just the cutest thing in the world. So I'm very excited to open that up, and very excited to celebrate Pridemas with Stella, her little rainbow LGBTQ baby. But yeah, so it was a good happy mail day. Very happy. Alright, so we are about to wind down for a nap. This is probably like the most unflattering angle for me, but we're snuggling on the couch getting ready for a nap. This is where we nap every day, twice a day. Since we started sleep training, she's also become really regular with her naps, which is great. Before we were kind of just like, you know, not all over the place. Like there was a little predictability, but not a whole lot. But anyways, I wanted to give you guys like an update on how her sleep is going, because that's been a huge part of our life for the last couple months that I feel like I haven't really, oh my goodness, been able to share with you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, you kind of like, you know the highlights, but yeah, I feel like Instagram, you can't really like go into like details about things. So around 6 months, she stopped sleeping. Up until then, she was like the best sleeper in the world since day one. She could sleep all night, every night. Like she was a little angel baby. And then 6 months, it just stopped. She basically slowly like deteriorated. She started waking up more and more, to the point where she wouldn't be able to, she would wake up between like every sleep cycle, and she wouldn't be able to put herself back to sleep. And so she would just cry and cry until we would pick her up, and then she would immediately fall right back asleep. And then we wouldn't be able to put her down like at all. Even, yeah, not at all. We would like hold her, and I would nurse her, and Miles would rock her until she was like passed out, like totally limp-bodied, dead asleep. and then the second we would try and put her down in her bassinet, she would wake right back up. So that was really, really hard. And that was happening obviously multiple times a night. And it was just a huge, huge struggle for our family. Eventually we did start co-sleeping. That's something that I was personally adamantly against. I never had any desire to co-sleep. I mean, like, it always sounded like, you know, the families that did it loved it, but I just knew it was not for our family, and I was so right, because co-sleeping was just miserable for everyone except this one. She slept really well, so we would be able to kind of put her down in her bassinet for the first hour. I would nurse her to sleep, put her to, you know, sleep in her bassinet just fine, and then an hour later she would wake up, and then the whole, like, not being able to put back down thing would start. And so eventually we just started you know, putting her to sleep in bed so that we would be able to get sleep. And it just, I don't know, made me really nervous, because like I said, that wasn't something I ever wanted to be comfortable with. And also just wasn't really good for me sleep-wise. We followed the Safe Sleep 7 while we did this. Sorry if this is really annoying while I'm like talking to you, moving the camera around, but as you can see, she's a little wiggle baby. We followed the Safe Sleep 7, so I did a lot of research to make sure that we were co-sleeping as safe as possible, and my mind was put a little to ease, because apparently she was like at an age where it wasn't like the dangers weren't like super high, especially if you follow the Safe Sleep 7, so I don't know. Anyways, like I said, I was fine with compromising, because like we needed sleep. And that's just what we needed to do at that point. But the way to safely co-sleep at that point, she has to basically be like, you know, kind of latched on, or able to latch on all night and be in that position. And it just really physically wasn't comfortable to me to kind of like be in a position like that for her to be able to nurse whenever she wanted throughout the night. And to have it like, you know, safe for her. I was only able to sleep on one side. It just like would really hurt my back, and like my side would get sore because I could only sleep facing the one way. So it just stunk basically, and we were only getting mildly better sleep. So then we decided to invest in a Snuggle Me co-sleeper, and that's when the co-sleeping really like stepped up, and it was better. She was still waking up every single night in between all of her sleep cycles, but at least I was able to put her back. She like started letting us being able to put her back in the Snuggle Me, so she would wake up, I would nurse her back to sleep, and then kind of like quietly transfer her back into the Snuggle Me. And I think since the Snuggle Me kind of like holds them snug, she still felt like she was, you know, being held, so that was, you know, allowing us to transfer her at least, so she wasn't sleeping on me all night, which was great, but still not ideal. Miles and I had like no room, because there was this huge Snuggle Me in the middle of the bed, and once again, just co-sleeping just wasn't ever for us, wasn't ever in our plan. And she was still waking up, you know, many times each night, and so obviously it wasn't ideal. So we finally decided to look into sleep training. We've heard a million and one good things about taking care of babies, both in person in our life and like people I follow online. And so I looked into that. Yeah, and we decided to go for it, because like it was at a point where, you know, something needed to give. And so we got the ABCs of sleep, and we have been doing that since I think right around like 8 months we started doing that, because it had been kind of 2 months of craziness and with no end in sight, and we were like, we need to figure this out. So that's why we decided to go into co-sleeping, or go into sleep training, and we kind of modified the taking care of babies course to more fit our parenting style, because sleep training is again something that we really never wanted to do, so we kind of just swung from one end of the spectrum to the other, kind of trying to figure out what would work for our family. It wasn't co-sleeping, and sleep training, like I said, I really hate like the whole crying it out thing. Some people like love it, and there was a little bit of crying involved with what we had to do for her, but it was evident almost from day one that this is what she needed. She needed help figuring out how to get herself back to sleep. And last night she slept 12 hours straight. So we have our sleeping baby back, and I think, you know, all things considered, while it was horribly painful for us to have to go through that, I think it is what Stella needed to just, you know, sorry, she's ready for a nap. That's why we're hanging out on the couch. So she's probably getting getting ready, so I need to wrap this up. But yeah, so basically after like a couple of days of doing the taking care of babies thing, adjusted, like I said, so we did shorter pop-in periods than she suggested, because that's just what I was comfortable with, and we kept her in our room because that was very important to me. I really, really didn't want to move her up to her own nursery. That was not something I wanted to do. But yeah, it's been working great for us. She is a happy little baby. I don't feel like doing sleep training has affected our, attachment style parenting or gentle parenting at all. And I think she is a lot happier getting the sleep that she needed, like straight through the night. She is able to wake up and soothe herself back to sleep. Another thing we did do, we kept her in her swaddle. We tried one night starting to transition, and we just, she wasn't ready, and the only reason that I read that people recommended her out of her swaddle at this point is that so she can use her arms to self-soothe, and she doesn't ever roll over, so we're not worried about that. I don't know. Anyways, she likes her swaddle up, and she uses the little wings to soothe herself, so we kept her in that. Oh my goodness, you wild baby. I don't know, I think that's it. That's kind of the gist of what's been going on, the craziness of trying to figure out how to get her to sleep. But we are finally, I feel like, at the end of this saga, and we have a good thing going, and she is sleeping really well in her crib. We did move the crib into our room, and we are no longer using the bassinet, so that's another transition we made, but she's been doing fine since we were transitioning her out of our bed anyways, for the majority of the night into her crib, so I don't know. Moving to the crib wasn't a huge change, so anyways, we kind of just did all in one fell swoop. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I feel like I've been talking forever, and yeah, but I kind of wanted to give you guys an update on that, since that has been a huge part of our life for the last couple of months. And yeah, so I'm gonna wrap things up. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope to start vlogging pretty regularly again. I'm not doing every day, but maybe 2 or 3 times a week, something like that is kind of what I'm aiming for. Now that I have she goes to bed at 7 or 8, and so we have a couple hours at night where she's just sleeping, and it's glorious just having parent time. Dakota has been also eating that up, just having mommy, daddy, Dakota time, so that's been fun. But anyways, I have time where I don't have her that I can edit at night now, is where that was going. But I'm gonna wrap things up. I'm gonna nap this little baby, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!